Good morning, good evening, Megan Mitchell here. It is Friday, July 10th, and I have not made a video in quite some time. I've had a few people messaging me, asking me where I've been. I have not been away for any reason other than personal family things going on. If you watched my last video, you know that we were visiting family and a kind of a string of events. Had to take my mother to urgent care, and then had a vehicle that broke down while we were there, and my father has been back and forth to the hospital. So it's been there's been a great deal of stuff going on, so I have been distracted and just processing and trying to deal with all of those things. It actually, right after that, my mother was admitted to the hospital for, I believe it was around 5 days. And again, my father has been, having some health issues and things going on. And, they say when it rains, it pours. And that's very true. Actually, when we got back, my other vehicle broke down. So I'm not sure what was going on with all of that, but everything happening at once. So I've just been kind of, took a little pause from making videos and been attending to things at home. But, I just wanted to say a few things. Our Victory with Ash community is a true blessing. My Victory with Ash family members have been so wonderful about checking in and supporting me and asking about my family, and just so caring, and it really does mean the world. And I won't mention everyone because they all know who they are. But it just really is a beautiful community and a very supportive community in ways that are kind of just surprising. You have your friends and your people who are near to you, and sometimes you get distracted and you don't keep up with them. But the Victory with Ash community, the global community, they are there. They are just right there. So that's one of the things that I want to praise, and I want to talk about just how it's just so genuine and so, it's a blessing. It's inspiring. And then also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the pause or the quietness, because Ash has said that, instead of coming out and making a big to-do all the time, work in silence. So if you've noticed, there's a great deal of working in silence going on in our community. We, you may not have seen people as much. For example, Julie Wynn, she took a little trip. She popped in, she took a little tour around DC and showed us some beautiful, just like the beautiful city and the atmosphere. And some other people have done the same thing. And there are quite a few people in our community who have things going on personally. So if you're not plugged into the community, you might think that they're just absent, but they're not. I made a post that said timing is everything. And I truly believe that. I believe that we have, Ash is building behind the scenes, and I believe that he is very on top of the timing of everything. So I'm not concerned one bit about the silence or the quietness, because I do believe it is the quiet before the storm. And I think it's very easy for all of us to feel a sense of hurriedness and a sense of rushing. I read something yesterday about how the whole universe is at peace, and the whole universe is not rushing around, and they're talking about nature. And if you know me, you know how much I love nature, and I love animals, and I love flowers. And there's just, there's a rhythm to everything that goes on in nature, and the birds, the bees, there's a timing, and they know that timing, and they're not rushing. We as human beings are the only people who are always feeling the sense of rushing. And I'm guilty of that. I always feel like I'm running out of time. I have to do this, I have to do that. I think we need to realize that the universe is at peace, and we are at peace. Those of us who are in the Victory with Ash community and who are close and who are following along closely, we know that everything is coming along at the right time. So I just wanted to encourage you, and I wanted to say hello, and I wanted to let you know that I'm right here. And especially, you know, those who are close to me in my circle, I am right here. And we are still onboarding new members in Victory with Ash. You can join, you can sign up under a verified member. And I do want to say that you only need one account. You can only create one account. That's part of why we have the KYC verification process. If you've seen that post that people are posting about you only need one account, that's because some people are trying to make more than one account. And that's why we have KYC to verify that you are a person, that you're real and you're not trying to be deceitful. So if you have not joined this community, I would like to ask why. It is completely risk-free. There's nothing to be hesitant about. What's holding you back? We are a beautiful group of people all over the world who are locking hands with our CEO, Ash Mufareh, learning. We are going to be on a learning platform first, where we are going to be educating ourselves on how to, become our best versions and, break through those barriers, whatever's been holding you back in terms of business and life. And eventually we're going to move into the business that we're going to find out about. I hope this is uplifting. I love you all. I love all of my brothers and sisters all over the world. Thank you for all of your positive, encouraging messages. And thank you for the prayers for my family and everything that I have going on. And I hope to see you all really soon. Reach out. If you haven't joined Victory with Ash, I would love to bring you in on my circle. Have a blessed Friday.